What's up, guys? This is Geeks Meet the Streets. My name is B Digital.
I'm Shine.
Buddah.
And today's topic is PC versus console. Who is reigning champ? Who got it? Who forever got it? Who's the best? You know what I'm saying? Who you rocking with?
This is like the heavyweight battle. Like, I think it used to be like Xbox versus PlayStation
For the longest.
Now they band together. Like,
right, because you got to defeat this evil coming.
Yeah.
Which is PC. It's gaining momentum. So it's kind of like you look and see who your real enemies are. It's PC.
This is like the Shinobi Alliance banding together just to face Nara. Like,
Honestly, this is like the Avengers and others band together to defeat Thanos. And Thanos is the console.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
What?
Thanos is the like that's the threat.
I would say Thanos is the PC
In what way?
because
it's just the PC.
it's just the PC.
But console is.
Xbox, PlayStation,
But
Nintendo,
when you think about Thanos, right?
Game Boy,
When you think about Thanos and how powerful he is,
PSP Vita.
you can't spell any of those. When you think about
There.
Thanos and the 6 Infinity Stones and how powerful he is, it's console. So, in a way, what do you mean?
No.
Oh.
Because who's the center of the Infinity Gauntlet? Who's hosting it?
We are the culture.
Like
Basically, what I'm trying to say is,
Gauntlet, in my case, would be the video card.
Yeah.
okay, basically what I'm trying to say is, console cannot be defeated. Like, I don't like the fact that this is a versus, like this is an exhibition match. I don't like the fact because console comes out on top gaming wise, like 10 out of 10 times. Like it wins. I think as
Just
far as
because it's cheaper.
I mean, yeah, when you want to get
That's
into
why.
price and sustainability, durability, you look at console. Console wins in everything. And to be honest with you, man, I think the only real advantage PC has is graphics, and graphics are not that important. I don't think that's an important enough, like,
For me, when it comes down to PC, yeah, it's expensive to get your own PC, but once you get it, the choices of games are endless.
And can I add to that?
It'll never end.
once he finishes.
I'm pretty much finished.
Yeah, and the customization that comes with PC, like the things you can do with a PC, like get Grand Theft Auto on a console and get it on a PC, totally different experience.
I mean, what you're talking about is add-ons. You're talking about probably the mod table. You're probably talking about the way you can change the graphics.
Everything.
It's not the game though, and this is another thing I have a problem with PC gamers is that they tend to rely on not the game itself, but the add-on features. Like if the only thing that you have is the mods, then the mod is the game. Like
that was just the start.
no, it's just if we're talking about the actual game, console beats it. But if you want to add in mods and all those like supplements, like
The graphics are definitely better on the PC.
Where the area of gaming that we're moving into right now, open world is taking over. Well, it has pretty much taken over. If your game doesn't have an open world, you're gonna have a limited audience. And one other thing that why I walk with Bobby on the whole mod thing is because that also gives more freedom. So if there's something that was missing in that game, like perfect example, there were people that went crazy when I don't know the guy's name, but he ended up modding and pretty much I'm pretty sure somebody can back me up in the comments on this, but he ended up modding NBA 2K and he had he turned it into Space Jam.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, that right there, that's big. But when it comes to console, you get what you're given.
But that's what we're talking about, is to get what you get, because without those mods, that's what it is. Like so what I say is like, but see what I say is like, and I compare it to, I know this is not shoe talk, but when you compare it to shoes, it's like when you get a fresh pair of Air Forces, all white, just all white, but then I start to color on them, start to do designs on them. That's my own shoe. I can't do my own design on it and then say, wow, Nike put out a great shoe. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's my shoe. I customized it. It's no longer, basically what that translates to is that it's not GTA anymore. It's my own game. Like, the mods that I made for the game or the mods that I downloaded, it's not my game. I can't give props to PC because there's so many mods out that make this game
you can't
better.
give props to them because console can't do it. Because you definitely can give props to them.
So let's just say mods can do it, and you're just not allowed to. It's a thing called the firewall. And console companies say no.
Have anybody ever encrypted a game on a console? Like,
no, because the firewall is just so great that you can't get past it.
Well,
but people were modding the 360 and PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3. Like, I think mods take the fun out of the game anyway. Like, I'm not a mod lover. I don't know how you guys feel about
unless it's adding in something that should have been there, then yeah, I'm there for mods. But other than, no, I'm not for modded controllers or nothing like that. I'm just saying it adds freedom.
Yeah, I'm not with modding against others. I'm with modding to add to my experience.
So let me just ask you this, because we're talking about PC versus console. I'm guessing based off of this conversation so far, you guys are leaning towards PC.
I would have to, because everything you can do on console, you can do on PC plus more.
And I've always heard, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's like great games that came on PC first and then went to console, or just still just great games that's just on PC.
Yeah, everything is damn near touching PC first.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys, in what ways is PC better than, not the selection of games, because there's a lot of licensing and things that go into that. Like, obviously PlayStation and Microsoft don't have Mario, but that doesn't take away from Microsoft and Sony. So what does PC have that console doesn't have, and what area does it lack?
Go ahead.
PC, you could take perfect example. You could do way more on a PC than you could do on a console, just from the controlling configuration aspect, like with the keyboard and all that stuff. It gives you more, especially with role-playing games like Diablo,
Right.
like the menu and stuff. Like you could do way more and get to your stuff way quicker.
Create a better comfort.
Yeah.
Get what you're saying.
On a PC than a controller.
So you're still going the customization route?
No, because that's without nothing, like just pure gaming wise. There's literally, you can do more on Diablo, and just better. It plays better on a PC than a console.
Okay.
Like role playing games, like pretty much majority, 90% of role playing games play better on a PC.
But that also ties into how much space is given for each platform. Like, there are things in, like, if a game is cross-platform, so it's in Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, and PC, there's memory allotted. So things that are in the Microsoft version, which is Xbox, it won't be included in the Nintendo version just based off the amount of space allotted.
You see what you're doing? You can't really nitpick what you want to accept and what you can't accept. It all comes in what they have with each other. That's what sets it apart. That's what sets a PC apart from a console.
But that's kind of an unfair argument, though, right? Is to say that because PC has a lot more space, because it is. Well,
that means you're forfeiting your debate. Then you're forfeiting your argument.
No, that's not fully forfeiting. I mean, is it forfeiting to you?
I personally don't work with either one of y'all on this.
Oh,
I'm listening right now. I'm still trying to figure out whose argument holds more weight.
I think you know, and I think that is. I really don't know whose argument holds more weight, honestly. But in my opinion, I don't believe that to say that because PC had this cutscene, had this feature, because PC had 60 gigabytes of game and console only had 40. You know what I mean? Like, that's saying that Floyd Mayweather isn't a great fighter because Muhammad Ali is, what, 7 inches taller than him and much bigger than him, so he'll get knocked out.
No.
It doesn't take, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, that's not fair. You can't use that argument to me. And as far as like graphics go, I don't think that's a great argument. Because I mean, I want to ask you guys, like,
I could agree with that, graphics wise. I guess not.
How important do you guys think graphics are?
I think that makes a game damn near what it is. If you don't have the graphics to show or allow a character to do certain things, then there are certain things that we can't experience in the game.
That's true. I mean, that does bring up a great point. I mean, what do you guys think? You know, comment in the comments below.
I was about to say, that's about to sound a little weird. You said that like they can answer like right now, but yeah, in the comments, yeah, answer.
In the comments, let us know. Does PC better than Xbox? Cut.
You don't, cause I'm plugged, so I can get away. I got lawyers and cops on that payroll, and so is the judge, so I can get away with it. If I get your body or bodies, I bet I never get tired. I can get away with it. Have orgies with all